Hello guys, and welcome to a theory channel video. Today we're reacting to the secrets of Syringeon. Let's get to it. And also,
deep within the lower
Right.
levels of Banban's kindergarten,
let's go.
there exists a very mysterious and intelligent monstrosity. A monstrosity so rich with knowledge about Givanium, it
True.
became obsessed with what could be done with the substance.
Makes sense.
And that monstrosity is the Syringeon,
What?
as it was codenamed when it was first created.
That makes sense.
Oh, wait.
That's not really his
It
name.
was given a name at one point. The name of the monstrosity is Fuchsia.
What? Fuchsia? So is that supposed to mean Syringeon coded when it was first coded, it was gonna fuse like entities together? Like right now he just fuses Givanium with other stuff. Or he makes Givanium people. That's weird. Oh, keep watching.
Wait, no. The name of the monstrosity is Syringeon. To say that Syringeon changed a lot during development would be an understatement, and I'm here to discuss with you the secrets of our beloved Syringeon. The Garden of Banban cast each have their own detailed story and personality, and that's what makes Garden of Banban unique. Join me on the second episode of the Banban Chronicles, narrated by me, Ty Coker, the voice actor of Bitter Giggle, a series where we dedicate each episode to
Bitter Giggle's dead, so you don't have to voice act them anymore.
discussing the histories and secrets of a member of the Garden of
I want him to do Captain Fiddles next. We don't know anything about that guy. Nothing.
Banban cast.
These are all the VHS tapes that you can find around the map in every
Garden
game.
of Banban 4 served as the introduction to one of the series' most vital characters yet, where if you completed a set of certain tasks, you would gain access to a secret meeting room with a drawing on the wall
true.
depicting a strange figure never seen before. And that figure was Syringeon, a four-armed, fuchsia-colored...
Oh yeah, his name is Syringeon, but everyone called him Syringeon. That's what everyone calls him, is Syringeon instead of Syringeon. So his real name is Syringeon and not Syringeon, which most people call him.
surgeon-like figure whose name consisted of a portmanteau of the words syringe and surgeon.
True. Syringeon.
But what if I told you that Syringeon's final appearance is the last of many iterations that came before it, and that he looked very different from when he was first sketched? The first iteration of Syringeon was first sketched when the Euphoric brothers were playing cards while drawing concepts in a nearby notebook. Liking what they doodled and thinking they could make something bigger of it, they got to work. The result was what you are currently seeing on screen.
Okay, he's not far off. He's missing 2 arms, and and the mouth is too high, and his neck's too long.
This is a recently recovered image of Syringeon's first iteration. It was at this point that this new character was codenamed the Syringeon.
Okay.
But something was wrong with it. It looked too cute.
True, it does.
Sorry, Syringeon number 1.
It does.
The surgeon was then given 2 more arms to give it more surgical tools, and the location of the mouth was readjusted.
That also a way better location for the mouth than right in between where the nose is supposed to be.
Thinking it would make it much more intimidating in its 3D version. One of these surgical tools was originally going to be a knife or a scalpel, which was then replaced with the mechanical grabbing hand, as it didn't make sense to not give him any way of grabbing objects.
True.
And also to make this new character stand out more, its color was changed from the light blue it originally had to the final fuchsia color it currently possesses. As a result of this new color,
a light red, or like a light red, or like a light or a darker pink. Like darker pink or light red.
It was temporarily given the name Fuchsia. which the name Syringeon was later used as a substitute
I really hated that name. I don't like the name Fuchsia at all. It doesn't fit
for.
him
And with
whatsoever.
that, the
That's really
Syringeon
bad.
in his 2D form we know today was born, where he later finally debuted in his physical form in Garten of Banban 7, with
Yep.
voice actor Ray O'Hare playing his role, who, as a fun little bonus fact, also played the train conductor in the Euphoric Brothers' other game, Human Apocalypse.
Oh, you
But
did?
going
Okay.
back to Syringeon's 2D form, you might notice something strange that was quickly pointed out by many fans when Syringeon's mural was first seen by the public. Take 5 seconds to try and see why Syringeon looked off compared to all other wall murals of the franchise.
Why? His head, his arms are bubbly, his legs are really weird shapes. His head form looks like a half moon. His arms are bubbly. He has 4 arms. His legs look like chicken feet. Take your pick.
Do you see the problem yet? Huh? Do ya? Huh? That's right. Syringeon's
He has eye color?
eyes were brown.
I'd never seen that. What? Wait, was that the entire time there?
Yeah?
It was.
the problem
I did
yet?
not see that at
Huh?
all. I did not
Do
see
ya?
that. Yeah.
Huh?
It's brown. I
That's
didn't
right.
see it at all.
Syringeon's eyes were brown.
Did
And he
not
was
see
the only
that.
one of all other characters that was like this. But rest assured, this has nothing to do with lore.
They
It
changed
was a simple oversight, and it was fixed in later games.
Makes
But
sense.
early concepts and wrong eye colors aside, what if I told you that Syringeon's story was originally going to be much different from what it ended up being in Garten of Banban 7?
What would it
In
be
fact,
then?
the entire chapter originally played out completely different from how the final version of Garten of Banban 7 plays out.
Hear me
The
out.
story for the chapter, much like most chapters, went
Let's
through
hear
many
you out.
different scripts.
Makes sense.
And while most
That's every
versions of the
game.
script have been lost or deleted, one remains intact. In this early version of the script, the overarching goal of the game remained the same. In alliance with Syringeon, you entered
Sorry
City
if you hear my PC. It's really
Engine
loud.
in search of Jumbo Josh.
Welcome to
But City Engine was very
City
different. The mayor of the city was much more tyrannical, where he ruled over his citizens with an iron fist. He was much more reminiscent of a cult leader than a
Iron
mayor,
Fist?
but he was still willing to
Okay.
work with the player to achieve his goals despite his hatred for humankind.
That's
Instead
true.
of the fully lit city you enter in
Oh, it's a
Garten of
city
Banban
engine.
7, you instead find yourself limited to a single block, with long walls enclosing what remains of the city. These walls would constantly be banged on by hungry, naughty ones trapped
Yeah.
on the outside,
Yeah, makes
unable
sense.
to enter because of the light. From the balcony in Syringeon's office, you would be able to see a faint light in the distance, which
True.
Syringeon explains belongs to a tower that Jumbo Josh is nearby. The secondary goal of Garten of Banban 7 would have been to try and reach that second tower,
But that never
but
made it
there
into
was
the
a
game.
problem. Aside from the tiny part of the city you're trapped in, everywhere was dark, which also meant everywhere else was infested with naughty ones. Through puzzle solving and fighting the Notified army one by one, you would slowly but surely restore power to different parts of the city, allowing you to finally reach the tower. It is during these expeditions to try and restore power that the majority of the action took place. The Givanium baby would have been encountered in one of the buildings.
I hated
The
that
Notified Bittergiggle would have been his own mini-game instead of the chase sequence he ended up getting in Garten of Banban 7.
Okay.
Kittysaurus was supposed to have been trapped in a pit that the citizens would have been standing around ceremoniously, where you would help her escape as part of a puzzle.
I
A
don't
sequence
think
where
that's a
you
good
enter a
idea.
courthouse and Sheriff Toadster judges you for your crimes.
I really would have liked that scene instead of him finding him in an alleyway.
Before the lights go out and the entire building is swarmed with naughty ones.
Okay, we're having
But
not
most interestingly, a crazed Sheriff Toadster was scripted to trap you inside of a grocery store.
What?
Inside of which you would have had to get a phone to work, where you call Syringeon for help, after which he sends a loud contraption to scare the crazed sheriff away. Not notified, but crazed. This
Okay.
contraption would dramatically slide towards you through the darkness. which turns out to be a loud, mobile power generator.
Okay.
After escaping the grocery store, you would use this generator to play a mini-game where you push the generator into dark blocks of the city.
Well, that's a bad
Once
idea.
activated, it would light up the area temporarily, giving you some time to enter and scavenge the nearby buildings for supplies that would allow you to fix power boxes that would light up the area permanently. But
Okay.
you gotta do it quickly because the generator only stays on for a few minutes, and if it deactivates, the block goes dark again and it would require you to reactivate it again manually. So if it goes dark while you're scavenging in a building, too bad. What you are seeing on the
Sad.
screen right now is an unused location that was meant to be one of those blocks that you restore the power to.
Okay.
There were 3 blocks that this
Is
needed
that supposed to be a parking garage or what?
to be done for. And when all 3 were successfully done, that's when you finally reach the tower you could see from Syringion's balcony. But once you make it to the tower, you discover that Jumbo Josh is suspiciously nowhere to be seen.
Jumbo Jaws
Upon
was
returning
not
to
here.
Syringeon,
Okay.
his true plans are revealed. When you return to find him in a scrapped location that was meant to be the city's public park, you find him
really?
standing on a platform raised high above ground. This is where the conversation between Syringeon and Sir Dadadoo would have originally taken place.
Okay.
And after tricking and trapping Sir Dadadoo with the scepter piece, he gives a villainous speech explaining how he used you to do the hard part and get enough power delivered to the city to get the machine that's trapping Jumbo Josh to
I
work.
love this
Before
scene.
the center of the platform opens and an elevator holding a chained Jumbo Josh is raised from the ground.
What?
And this is where the chapter concludes as it was originally meant to end. As with the last Ban Chronicles episode, please do let us know your thoughts about this original version of the script. This sequence of
well,
events
guys,
turns
if you like this video so far, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for more of this content. And also put down in the description if you want me to react more to more or get my own theories on this. So yeah, if you like that, go subscribe and go subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my main channel, Snowboard Bent to the S. And link in the description will be my Reddit. You could post memes, post fan art, anything you want about the videos. Thanks. But we're gonna keep watching though.
turned out to be much cooler on paper than it was a playable experience, and that's why this version of the script was scrapped for the most part.
Okay.
But wait, what's that in the distance?
Wait, what? What was that?
Stay tuned for the next episode of the Ban Chronicles, where the secrets and history of another character will be revealed. Comment
Okay.
down below which character you want to learn more about next, and say
Captain
it with me,
Fiddles.
keep on banning!
Oh God, no! I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna comment something real quick. Captain Cup. What is he? Captain Fiddles commented that. True. We haven't seen him in any games, Captain Fiddles. We only seen him in dream sequences. Well, man, thanks for guys watching. Hit that like button, subscribe button, Reddit, and link in the description. My main channel will be in the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.